All right, welcome to Smokey Approved Korea slash Smokey Reacts. This is gonna be Let's Talk K-pop problematic BTS Reactor explanation. This is from Mel Targaryen. I was contacted by Gwen Pride and Pop Hobie's waifu is who hit me up about this. They asked me if I could check this video out. Almost like 30 minutes within each other. It was kind of funny actually. But yeah, I said I'd check it out. So that's how we got here. Thank you guys for joining me. If you could please hit that like, subscribe, and yeah, happy Easter to everybody as well. Because when this drops, it still should be Easter. So yeah, let's get into this one, and yeah, let's see what we're talking.
Hi everyone, I'm Mel,
Hola.
and welcome to Let's Talk K-pop. So
Thank
today the
you.
discussion is going to be a little bit on the heavier side, so I wanted to make a few disclaimers before we start the video. First off, I do not condone harassment and bullying of any kind. When you watch this video, I do not want you to harass or bully the person that we are talking about in the
Don't do it.
video. The second disclaimer that I want to make is that I have to acknowledge my privilege as a white content creator. What I say,
I don't feel like you have to, but if you actively speak with a conscious awareness of this, I don't feel like one must qualify their statements. But that's only because I would like to not have to qualify my statements. So I'm going to speak with an active awareness of I may not be the best person to speak on said topic if I'm not a part of, we'll say, whatever group is currently being like subjugated or held down or othered in certain discussions.
I do and how I use my platform all carry a lot of weight. So I personally
Big
struggled with
weight.
if I should be the person to make this video. So after a lot of discussion and a lot of thought, I ultimately did decide that this video needed to be made for the safety of not only the BTS ARMY community, but the K-pop community as a whole.
For
And with all
safety.
that being said,
Okay.
let's get into it.
That's
So
a
as we
big
all
word.
know, with BTS's solo projects, more people have been joining the fandom every day. And some of those people that join the fandom have been
Very
YouTube
fair.
reactors who have been documenting their journey of becoming a BTS ARMY. One such creator is Amir Duff, who has been creating reactionary videos to BTS on his channel Amir Reacts. As a side note, I would like to apologize if I pronounced his name incorrectly. I did go to his channel and listen to how he pronounced his own name, but I still may be saying it incorrectly. Amir began reacting to BTS music videos starting with J-Hope's collaboration with J. Cole, and he quickly fell down the BTS rabbit hole, or at least it would seem that way.
That's crazy of an example because most people aren't gonna know what that is. But let's just say it's very simple to fall down this goddamn rabbit hole. Because how the fuck did I get here? I still don't understand it. Some random nigga on the fucking YouTube. Now I'm like hundreds of videos later. Why am I still here?
As part of his promotions as a content creator, he asked his followers to go to his other social media platforms, including Facebook. When BTS ARMY went to his Facebook, one person noticed that there were posts prior to when he had a YouTube channel and decided to look at them. And while researching all of his past posts, a BTS
Let's not say researching. Y'all be investigating the nigga. Y'all be looking at what this nigga done done before. He done said something against our niggas. Is he real or is he fake? This is what y'all do with everybody. The amount of people that find some of my older BTS videos and be like, "Oh, that's how you talk about niggas." I'm just like, I've been doing this too long at this point. I don't even get mad no more. I'm just like, I'm so far away from the initial opinions I held that I was just like, I can't even be upset. You're going to have to watch like 70 plus videos. You have to catch up. Is that a goddamn spider? Oh, that's a motherfucking spider. Shit, I'm going to have to kill that. Well, hey, he made it inside. That's the rule. You come inside my shit, you got to go. He's very close to me. So, yeah, I'm going to kill him after this.
BTS ARMY found this post where he said, "Free Andrew and Tristan," a reference to Andrew and
Oh, I wish I got it. Oh, fuck, I don't edit videos. We got to do it now. Because this is the first thing that popped in my head. As soon as I seen that tweet, this is the meme that popped in my head. Yep. Nah, I don't want the whole 34 seconds. I just want the. Oh, come on, cuz. It's like this too long. Yeah. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
They got your ass, nigga. You fucked up.
And Tristan Tate. Now, to understand why this post was alarming, you need to first know who Andrew Tate
Have you been under a motherfucking rock? How? Man, don't know this nigga name yet. It's crazy.
is. Andrew Tate is a former kickboxer turned internet celebrity who promotes an ultra-masculine, ultra-luxurious lifestyle. He is a self-proclaimed sexist and misogynist. He's been banned from both TikTok and Meta, and in December of 2022, Andrew and Tristan Tate were both detained in Romania over a human trafficking and rape case.
God damn it, YouTube don't demonetize me. I thought she was gonna say grape cuss. She's like, I'm out here giving the full facts. Shout out to her.
And you may say, well, Amir and Andrew Tate are still two different people, even if he supports them. That doesn't mean that he is Andrew Tate. And you would be...
No. You can have different philosophical beliefs of people. That's perfectly fine. But nah, cuz it's definitely... You can't be supporting man like that. I'm sorry. At least me personally, I'm drawing hard lines because I did even Andrew Tate videos, but I didn't like the nigga from the beginning. I called it like I saw it early. But you can't be talking about 3D, man. That's mad. That's mad as fuck. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Correct. But that's where I come in. After seeing this post go around Twitter, I wanted to verify for myself that it was in fact a genuine screenshot and not taken out of context in any way.
Ain't no goddamn context for a free nigga post.
For myself, I was able to not only verify that the screenshot was in fact authentic, but in fact that the Facebook page was so much worse than I had originally anticipated. Not only was he an open supporter and defender of Andrew Tate, but he also had dozens of unprovoked posts that were misogynistic, fatphobic, and so many other issues. So I went through the page.
Oh, God damn it, they got this nigga.
Screenshots and posted them on Twitter.
Put them up, put them up, put them up.
On Twitter, so I'm going to read these posts for you now. And trigger warning, a lot of these are misogynist.
Also, stop fucking using trigger warnings. It's scientifically proven to not be fucking effective. Either force a nigga to deal with the shit or don't do it. But trigger warnings are not helpful. They actively make the person think about what their trigger is before they've even heard the fucking thing. Whereas they may have heard the thing and never been triggered. Like, it just, please don't do it no more. Let's not do that. Like, it's just, I understand the want to try and provide a very safe space or to enlighten a person before they may hear some traumatizing shit. I definitely understand the premise of the idea, but the shit don't work. Shit do not work.
Misogynistic and have explicit language. I also want to reiterate that these posts were not taken out of context. Each one was posted unprovoked and posted individually and publicly to Facebook by Amir himself. It's also important to note that this Twitter thread was created after people on Twitter
had begun this
calling
nigga
out for following Andrew Tate, and Amir said, "Prove I hate women." So,
oh, God damn it. God damn it. Why you playing with fire? Hey, don't fuck with women on the internet. Don't fuck with gay people on the internet. And you don't fuck with animals, but especially motherfucking cats. If you ain't seen that Don't Fuck With Cats documentary, fucking hell. Them cat people are different. Leave them folks alone. Them niggas is not playing.
First off, he is clearly fatphobic in these tweets. The minute I find out you fat behind them, uppost pics, I'm deleting you.
That's terrible.
I'm gonna delete all the...
There's so many like big girls that's beautiful. Y'all remember Takara from back in the day? I used to love her black ass. Fuck. Shout out to Takara. And I'm talking about like original Takara. Shit, I was even fucking with original Adele and motherfucking Jennifer Hudson. Oh my God, I love me some Jennifer Hudson. Jesus Christ. Even what's her name? Oh, what is her name? I can't think of it. Oh, fuck. She be playing in them Tyler Perry movies. Her fine ass, and she be singing. I'm so upset. I can't remember her name either. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm in these tweets. The minute I find out you fat behind them, uppost pics, I'm deleting you. I'm finna delete all the fat bitches off my page. I'm sick of this shit.
What?
He also went on this rant about single moms, which I'm going to let you pause to read because this one's so long.
Oh, I will. Oh, I will. Yeah, being a single mom is hella careless to me. Jesus Christ, this nigga came out for violence. Unless he was your man and he died just having babies. What? The becoming single before the baby even gets here is terrible. Then be mad when the child gets here and y'all struggle to find babysitters because regardless, the government is gonna put the burden on y'all. So why choose to have kids by question mark ass niggas? What? Because regardless, the government is gonna put the burden on y'all. That don't make no motherfucking sense. It takes two to make a baby, but it takes one motherfucker to say we not fucking unless you got a condom. No, it don't. It take two as well. Cause what about the man? I'm not sliding up in shorty without the welly, the Johnny, the hat. Like, what is we doing? Now sometimes be passionately in the midst of things and some shit happens, but still. Like, there's onus on both people for why we not fucking with a condom. Because if she said you could hit it raw, that means you agreed to hit it raw. When you should have been like, you can't get none of this raw meat. You got to get a condom. Like, where's your condom at? Like, what? This nigga crazy. You can't force a grown ass man to be a father if he don't want to be one. This nigga must not know about fucking paternity court, cuz. They will force your ass to be one, nigga. Trust me. I've seen too many niggas become daddies. You can't force men to do a damn thing. From being faithful to being loyal or committed, men gotta wanna do these things, and y'all be picking all the wrong niggas to make y'all ass a Twinkie. Okay. This nigga's lost soul. He's swallowing the pills, the red varieties.
Then we have these two where he says, never fuck.
Let it be Wolverine by herself is cold as fuck. This nigga's a fool. This individual statement, due to me just not liking the careless abuse of the language, I hate period. But do I hate the period ass bitch? No, I just hate this period word. It's stupid. It's dumb as fuck. However, I also love slang, so I'm not holding anybody that wants to use it. But I'm not just gonna section off a girl just because she period. I'm just like, can we not do that? Or like, do that with your homegirls. Don't do that shit with me.
Fuck with a girl that's healing. Let her Wolverine by herself. And I hate a period bitch. Then we have this post where he says, if you spoil a girl long enough and hard enough and treat her well, her submissiveness level will be on 1,000.
I don't think that's how that works. I really don't think that's how it works. Not at all. Because I've done all that. And shorty's still like, I'm Miss Independent. I don't need you at all, nigga. Fuck you. So I don't think that's how that work, my boy.
And while Amir himself has said all these posts are 4 months ago, as recently as 2 weeks ago, he said never depend on a woman. Be the leader she craves. He's also made...
Why can't we do both? I love depending on... I don't particularly have a woman right now, but like in my like partnership that I would like to have moving forward, I need to be able to depend on my shorty. That is like a necessity. Like, I really need this in my life. So the fuck are you talking about? And then why am I not still trying to be the leader she craves regardless? Just because I'm depending or relying on her does not mean I get to be less of a leader, or that makes me less of a leader due to reliance or wanting to be able to feel like I can turn to my woman. Like, what is... These power dynamics are so fucking shit. What is this? What type of relationship this boy want?
Clear his thoughts on men. Men are providers, not partners.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. How come I can't be all of these? Why am I just... Why I want to be all of these. All of them must be in the bag. If they're not all in the bag on both sides. Because my girl needs to be able to be a provider. She needs to be a partner. She needs to be a leader. She needs to be a friend. Because she needs to be able to lead my stupid ass away from doing anything stupid. She needs to be a provider because she either can provide me good advice, financial assistance. Like, there's a lot of things that come with being a provider. She better be my goddamn friend, because I tried that whole don't be your partner's friend. That shit don't work, because when shit get tough and you ain't been nobody's friend, like, there's a level of trust and communication that you haven't built that makes it harder for some situations later on. And for sure, you gotta be my partner. It's 100 and 100. I'm not doing this shit to get in half effort from somebody or to put in half effort myself. Like, these some little ass boys. They ain't dealt with like no real woman, but they probably have some money, so they think that they understand the world because they get to kind of do what they want because they have money. But like when you really dealt with a woman, nah, cuz I'm gonna need all four of these. I need to be them, and so does she.
Some more of his thoughts on men versus women include this: men don't chase women. Chase your goals and dreams because that's what sets you apart from most men. Women will come to you 1,000% of the time when you're focusing on your mission and bettering yourself as a man. This logic only applies to men, not women. A man gonna choose on you regardless if you pretty. Femininity is all a woman really has to focus on to lock down a man. Your accomplishments will never really matter to a man. Hard truth.
There's some nuance here. There's a lot to unpack. The advice of men don't chase women. Let's just start there. That is very good advice. Do not spend your time just actively chasing women. It is not healthy because you are trying to find a relationship, a partner, a sexual partner, whatever it may be, in the wrong way. You should not be trying to just chase them because then it just turns into like this weird, like you're just, I don't know, like he's hunting for birds, and it's kind of weird and kind of like creepy and cringy. Like stop being so predatory with it. Like you don't have to do it like that. Following your goals and dreams, that's like do that part, and he's not wrong. On the path of like, yo, I'm just gonna focus on my dreams, goals, or whatever. The amount of women that just come out of the fucking woodwork, you'd be like, yo, last week I was looking. This week I'm like, I'm not looking. It's like 30 girls just show like, and they're all like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with you now. It's like, what happened? It's because I don't know. It just seems like that happens, or at least in my life. Like focus on bettering yourself and your mission as a man. Like that's perfectly good. No, this logic does not only apply to women because there are so many women that I see cut their own like personal success short behind some dumbass dude. Like what the fuck? Like shorty, you could have been the next president, but you want to fuck with Charles. Fuck Charles. If Charles want to fuck with you, he better hitch his fucking trailer to your fucking spaceship because you are going up. And I feel like we've lost so many good women to shit relationships. I'm not going to say to like motherhood and shit like that because that's a different bag of problems and stuff. I'm not saying motherhood is a problem, but just like there's a lot of men that think that we lose women to motherhood and that's a problem. I'm just like, sure, you want to be a mom. At that point, you can't really be like, oh, but she could have did this in the world. Who the fuck cares? She wants to be a mom. She's not focused on that. A man gonna choose on you regardless if you pretty. My brother is not wrong. However, I will also bun you if you're pretty and you're vapid. I'm not dealing with that. I don't have time for that. Femininity is all a woman really has to focus on to lock down a man. No, the fuck it's not, but does it make it helpful? Yes. I love some very strong feminine energy. I love seeing a woman be a woman. That shit will have me like, what we doing today? Like, this is very wifely of you. I like this. Your accomplishments, at least in my perspective, are going to be my accomplishments because whatever you're doing, that's my thing. We up. What'd you do today? Cool. That's what we did. That's us. However, I do know there's a large group of men that are like, it doesn't matter. Do I think that's the proper thinking? No, because if she was to treat your accomplishments like most men treat her accomplishments, they'd be crying like little bitches. You didn't care that I got this merger? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Steven. Fuck that company. I don't give a fuck that you work there at all. Oh, you got a raise? That's cute. I don't give a fuck. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If that same type of energy was reciprocated by women to men, niggas would be crying like little bitches. So it's not a good thinking to have. Like, stop it.
Is that someone that you want representing the BTS fandom or any K-pop fandom?
Get his
He also
ass.
believes that women cannot handle the truth when you tell it to them 100% of the time.
Not 100% of the time, but I've seen that accountability and bare naked truth is not always well received. And I'm not going to say it's just by women because when shorty come with the receipts and it's like, well, the sex wasn't good. You ain't doing this. And it's the bare naked truth. Niggas be in the corner crying like a bitch. Like, we can't just put it on the person's particular, like, gender or whatever. Like, people don't like to hear the motherfucking truth. it sucks, especially when somebody gives it to you raw. You're like, oh my God, who the fuck does this person think they are? So I don't think it's just women, because giving niggas the raw truth, they be upset. Even myself. Sometimes some people are honest with me in the ways that I need, but I still like, I respect them for doing it. But I'm not gonna lie, you still a bitch ass nigga. You talking to me like this for? Telling me I need to fix my life, do something better. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I am upset. However, you need those people in your life, or you're not gonna become a better person. You won't do shit.
And ironically, on March 23rd, he did post taking accountability helps you grow faster and get rich quicker, despite never taking
I'm still poor as shit, and I take bare accountability. This nigga's not talking about nothing.
accountability for any of the posts that he's made, and there are quite a few more. This was just the first thread. And you would think after one thread that he would apologize or acknowledge his mistakes. But instead, he chose to double down, and this was
Double
his
it down.
reaction on Twitter. When the initial
Okay.
person just called out Andrew Tate, he responded with, "Oh my god, he likes Andrew Tate. Let's unfollow him." He then went
Yep.
on to say, "This motherfucker went all the way back to a post in 2022."
These niggas, boy. What did you just talk about accountability, nigga? Stand on it, my brother. 2022 was last year, cut. It wasn't even 6 months ago. What are you talking about? All the way back. Motherfucker, that was last year. You should be like, just stand on it. This is why these niggas be bitches to me. You say some shit that you're not willing to stand on, and then because the year has changed, you're like, oh, well, that's in the past. Nigga, stand on it. You said it, stand on it.
Just to find something they don't like about me, please get the fuck on. Y'all ass love drama. Now, I understand that time is wibbly wobbly and timey-wimey, but
She
4
hit that
months
motherfucker like,
is
oh.
not a long time, and it's definitely not enough time to change, especially when you have not taken down these posts, and they're still easily accessible to find on a public forum that you have directed people to from your page.
Get his
He went on to
ass.
block many people, including myself, who called out these behaviors, all while continuing to retweet people that were supporting his behaviors. Finally, he made this post to which someone responded,
That's not how that works. That nigga pulled the, I got a black best friend, so that means I don't hate black people. Nigga, how many niggas hate they mamas and hate women? Or love they mamas and hate women? What's wrong with you? Like, oh my God, this nigga's dumb. Nothing about my energy shows that y'all are bringing up all the. So, energy supporting Andrew Tate and the things that he has expressed that he does, character or not, that's not a type of character or act that I would support from any of my male friends. Like, I'm not doing that shit. What are you talking about? Like, no. That I would never want to have those type of dynamics with a woman. So why would I support a homie talking about that's the type of dynamic he's trying to have? Like, no, that's not healthy. It's so weird. Old post. Goddamn right it's old. Nigga, some shit you said, stand on it. The person I am today, I'll address all this in my next video. The person you are today, dickhead. You said something. Stop being a bitch. Your personal statements or beliefs when you say some shit shouldn't be as fluid as, oh, I'm always maturing. Are we always maturing? Sure. But when you say some fuckeries or you say some shit that is considered a fuckery, stand on it. Like, you're going to have to hold that one. Cuz, did that just happen to me? Oh, it did. No, my Chrome crashed, but the video didn't, so I don't really care. Now somebody's gonna be like, oh, it's all the tabs. I know it. It's coming. It's coming.
"I'm Mel, and
Where the fuck were we? We somewhere over here, maybe. Come on, cuz.
the BTS fan
Okay, I don't know. We gotta go forward. Forward. Forward.
female. That shit is annoying as fuck."
What the fuck? Where's this tweaker?
Engagement's where the money's at.
Okay. Then, bro, you barely made your Twitter. Getting by army told you to do Told you to do Janet Jackson videos, bro. But I feel you. That's Army BTS engagement. Where's the money's at? Well, I love Janet Jackson, but she don't got shit like that. Like after like the Red Velvet tour, like I'm like, but that Do You Mind? You ever played that Do You Mind by Janet Jackson? Play that. Like really play that. Like really like go play that. If you have somebody that you like to listen to music with, that you make love with, just put that on. Just put that on and thank me later. But you also might start a family. So don't play that shit if you're not in that type of time.
After this post, he deactivated Twitter. However, he did not.
Pussy. Deactivated Twitter. Nigga, turn off notifications, you punk ass bitch. Deactivated Twitter. He ran away. How you just, I'm leaving. I ain't fucking with you niggas. Childish ass.
Stop making YouTube videos and still did not acknowledge that this behavior was in any way problematic or an issue. He then went on to make his most recent YouTube video where he reacts to Do You by RM and tries to say that people are coming after him because they simply hate him and do not like him, when in fact we are actually calling out a problematic behavior and want him to acknowledge that and try to change the behavior in the future.
Accountability.
Because of this video and of him doubling down, I released more screenshots of problematic posts that
Get
he
his
made on
ass.
Facebook.
She wasn't having it.
While this is the last thread of screenshots that has been posted, I still have more that have not been posted.
Fucking put them up.
Two posts where yes! He says, I can't
fucking right. Yo, hey, Mel is getting this nigga. I'm having so much fun. This shit is hilarious. You niggas. See, this is why I really don't give a fuck about the shit I say. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm going to stand on my shit today, tomorrow, down the line. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not sitting here with no bullshit ass thoughts. But these niggas just found their fucking internet daddy and fucking started spouting a bunch of bullshit. And now that they're getting called out on it, it's like, what should I do? I'm very big on spoiler woman, but every woman don't deserve that though. Every woman deserves to be spoiled by you per se if you're dating them. No. But if you are a woman in a relationship, vice versa, I don't care who your particular partner is, they, them, whatever, then fucking your partner deserves to be spoiled. But should you spoil every person? No. Just like I be telling y'all, don't fucking cook for everybody. Do not cook for everybody. This is annoying as fuck. Deep conversations are very necessary during the dating phase and can be touchy. You should be able to navigate when you make an insensitive comment in a deep discussion in the early phases of dating, because that actually speaks to the level of communication you can have with a girl. Because if you can't actually speak your ideals during a conversation with somebody you're dating early on and say some shit that they may not like that you have said and figure out a way to navigate that, then I don't see how you're going to be able to deal with tougher stuff. Because I even remember the shorty I'm trying to talk to, she fucking did not like the particular usage of the B word that I used. And we handled it in the moment. And then when I got home, I was like, what the fuck? Who does she think she is telling me this? And I was just like, she's low-key right, though. Like, I didn't want to hear that shit. But you might be low-key right. Because it was not necessary in the moment. I just am very cavalier with certain words that I use. So after taking a moment to digest what happened in our conversation, not only did I see that we might have the ability to have conversations that would help me mature and grow with the way I speak, but also we were able to have me do something that she may have felt insensitive about or sensitive about, and how we get past that. Like you gotta be able to do them things.
No super sensitive ass female. That shit.
This video gonna be long as shit.
Deep conversations are very necessary during the dating phases and can be touchy. And he goes on to say in the next post, I'm very big on spoiling a woman, but every woman don't deserve that. A lot of his posts are fatphobic, including this one from Jan.
Do you know how many people go to the gym and their body just don't change, cuz? Like, just because somebody go to the gym don't mean that their body is even gonna fucking change.
January, where he says, none of y'all be going to the gym, and I don't like that. Then there's this post in January where he says, how you pretty but can't take pretty pictures, non-photo.
He stole that. That's somebody else's, like me. That's not even his.
Photogenic ass. And if after all of those you are still not convinced,
Get his
there's
ass.
this post from September where
Yes.
he says, "You can't be my girl and deny."
What? This nigga a predator, cuh. What are you talking about? She can't deny you sex. If she say no, no me, no, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, you can't actively use your consent against me because I'm just gonna fuck some other girl. That's weird. That's weird as fuck. That's weird as fuck. What? Oh, that's crazy. And then why do we have to cheat? Like, you're bad enough to say some callous shit like this, but you're not bad enough to be like, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go fuck the next girl. Cause what you won't do, she will. I have no problem with this part of it. Is it very aggressive and highly disrespectful? Sure, but if you a bad man talking like this, you should be able to say that shit. Nah, I'm just gonna cheat. Why you gotta cheat? Why would you have to lower yourself to go get the thing you want? I'm just leaving. I'm gonna go fuck somebody else. It's very simple.
me sex. I'ma cheat on you. I don't care. This is who he truly is. This is what he has been saying. None of these are taken out of context. They are all unprovoked individual posts
They
that he
got
made
your
on
ass,
pattern
my
form. And
brother.
he even
You
openly
fucked up,
admitted
nigga.
to people being clowns on the internet. On February 15th, he posted these two posts. First saying, "I'm convinced social media turning y'all stupid as fuck."
He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. Social media has made so many people stupid. I would love to turn my YouTube into passive income, but that's not how that works. It's like an active thing. Like, even if it makes a passive income amount, I'm still actively going to be putting shit on here. Like, you just want to just have people watch your shit? Because, brother, that's not going to work either.
Then he said, "Finna turn my YouTube channel into passive income." BTS Army is being used by this man as his passive income. As BTS Army, we get to choose which people we support and that we encourage to create fan content. Fan content is extremely important to any fandom community. However, the people that we support as a fandom need to align with the values of the people that we are fans of. And people that believe in this, that believe in misogynistic behaviors, support and defend it, have no place in the BTS fandom or any K-pop fandom.
I'm not going to say just K-pop fandom. Like, the whole misogyny thing is just stupid. Like, most dope shit is, like, supported by women. But to just kind of vacuum it off to, like, the BTS thing, like, there's such a large female contingency in the the fandom that, like, I just don't think that shit can run. Like, there's just too many. Like, and if you're a nigga out here that's just being a dickhead to women all the time, it's like, why? Like, it doesn't make particularly that much great sense to me. Like, it doesn't really make sense, honestly. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
After all of this, he went on to his YouTube community page
Okay.
and tried to use an RM quote.
Oh, shit. He tried to activate the RM. They said no, nigga. Today with my faults, tomorrow I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that's me too. These faults and mistakes are what I am, making up the biggest stars in the constellation. But see, this is the thing. Like, a belief is not a fault, cuz. Like, it's not. It's some shit you believe in. Like, you can't call it a fault. Like, that's a personal ethos. You think X thing about women. That's not a fault. Is it something that you could become wiser on later because you're fucking wrong today? Sure, but it's not a fault. Like, that's just shit you believe in. Like, that'd be me saying somebody is Christian, so that's a fault. But they could possibly change that belief later, and now they'll be wiser. Like, these things don't, like, make sense. That's not how these words actually are supposed to be used. Like, the euphemistic usage of language just makes people just say some stupid shit. I've come to love myself for who I was, who I am, and who I hope to become. That's not one. Chosen not to just know people because it's not in me to care that much. Plus, this stuff is old as hell. I'm not the same person I was 4 months ago. God damn, bro. This nigga sound like a child. Sorry that I don't. See, that's cool that you don't live the life to please people or like to bend to their whims, but like then you should have no problem if they're like, we don't want to support your thing no more. Like that should be perfectly fine. If anyone felt offended for anything I said, I sincerely apologize. This is the most insincere shit I've ever seen. But this isn't a negative space and never will be. I will continue being my authentic self. Oh my God, this sounds like a 13-year-old little girl. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not even gonna say 13-year-old little girl because that would be more so in the world that I understood it back when I was a kid. I'm just like, these just sound like things I would hear children say when they get in trouble, but like use internet speech, my authentic self. What were you being before? What are you being now? Like it, it's stupid. Rabbit hole is just getting started. I love it here, but yo, this, uh, this nigga's good. This nigga is good. For the people that just won't pay attention or don't have like an ethical line, this shit is too good. Oh, they're eating it up. Eating it up. That's crazy. That's crazy. Cuts through the heart and the Bahare at the end. That nigga. Ah. And he hit him with the brilliance that is BTS. This nigga is too good. Oh, he gets the internet. If he doesn't understand anything, he understands the internet.
To explain the situation and how he chose not to address negative people and acted like this was not an issue and that he apologized if he had made people upset, but never actually apologized for the actions themselves. What you need to understand here is that the type of rhetoric that he is spreading is dangerous.
Yes,
And
it
it's
is.
dangerous not only to a fandom, but to the entire world. So, we as a fandom should not be supporting people who are openly posting about this and don't take down the posts until they're called out by a large community. At the end of the day, this is not a debate. This is not about a
Get his
difference
ass.
of opinions. This is about the safety.
Well, let's start with the difference of opinions. However, one opinion in this difference is very outwardly dangerous because it does increase the violence towards women. And having a generation of niggas raised by incels is going to be a fucking destructive force in the world moving forward. So the mitigation of this particular ethos, thought, or opinion, I'm all for it because I understand how dangerous this is going to be. Because if you continue to make hurt little boys and teach them shitty thinkings about the people that they're supposed to build families and lives with, oh fuck, man, it's already dark enough. It's already dark enough. It's gonna get darker. Like that's not good.
Of a community. And we're not calling out this behavior because we hate this creator. No, we're calling out this behavior because it is dangerous. It's dangerous rhetoric to be spreading around. And you may say, well, he's changed. He can change. And yes, people.
I would also like to say, I don't give a fuck if he changed, but I do feel he has the absolute right to say his fuckeries. He has every right to say them. And then that's why people like myself or this lady making this video all have the same exact right to try and stop it. I'm not trying to silence dude's voice. I'm just trying to provide a counterbalance to it because just like I want to be able to speak freely, so should he. If he says a whole bunch of bullshit with his freedoms of speech, cool. But I'm never trying to take away somebody's ability to say the fuckeries that they want because that's a world I also don't want to live in because that place sucks as well because your right to be offended is not more precious than my right to express whatever fucking thought I feel. That's why words have fucking consequences because you have every right to say that shit. But the consequence of saying that shit is very real because a motherfucker might slap you in the mouth. You might legally get in trouble. There should be consequences. But to what level and how that all works is way more like heady, and we don't particularly have all the time for that in this video. But yeah, nah, he should be able to say what he wants. I don't really give a fuck about that, but like, it's just not good shit he's saying. It's just terrible.
Can change. However, his actions ever since being called out have shown that he has not yet changed, and he has no willingness to
Give me the
actually
receipts.
put forth the
Give me the
effort
receipts.
into making
Come on.
those
I know she
changes.
gonna do it.
So we're calling on Army to
Come
simply
on.
stop supporting his platform. We're not asking to bully him. We do want an apology, but unfollow. Don't watch the videos. That's it. This type of rhetoric has no place in the BTS fandom or any fandom, and we have to send a clear message that we as BTS Army will not support people who also support these values that are completely opposite to BTS's values. And finally, I want to say something directly to Amir if he
Get
is
that nigga.
watching this video this far. Amir, as a content creator myself,
The way she say his name is like it's. I feel like it's Amir's how you're supposed to say his name. I've never watched his video, so she's copying how he says it. But the way it sounds to my ears, like a murmur. So it just sounds like she's saying Amir, and I'm just like, I don't even know if that's right, but it sounds funny as fuck.
is watching this video this far. Amir, as a content creator myself, I am no stranger to being canceled. I have many times been called out for things that were not actually a problem, but also things that I should have been called out on, and that I needed to look back at myself and reflect. Did I double down at the time? Yes, I did. There are things that I wish I didn't do, and I do regret some of those things. But in these situations, you have to look at yourself. You have to think about the situation and you have to reflect on the situation. You need to acknowledge and own the mistakes that you've made, and then you have to work towards correcting those mistakes. I truly do hope that you enjoy BTS and that you love BTS. And I hope that somewhere along this journey they actually have touched you in some way. However, the rhetoric that you have been spreading prior to becoming a BTS reactor.
I'm sorry, I'm too childish. Oh, cause she's serious. Cause the way she's saying touch is like a transformative type of touch. Like they've really enlightened him or opened his mind or his heart up to things that he may not have thought of or felt or whatever it may be. But my brain did not think of that word touch in that way. Just, oh man, I'm sorry, I'm too childish.
Is something that does affect Army because many of the people in BTS Army are women, single mothers, people that may be overweight. These are people that you have affected with your words. Your actions up to this point have not shown that you have any remorse or have any willingness to change at all. In fact, you didn't take down any of the posts until you were called out. And while you
Get
came
him.
to apologize on YouTube, the apology was for making people feel bad, not actually for the behaviors itself. If you want to continue to be a content creator, no one's going to stop you. But if you want people to support you, you need to acknowledge the behaviors that are problematic and work to change them for people to continue to trust you. So if you truly no longer believe these things that you were saying as recently as 2 weeks ago, that's great. I'm happy for you. But you need to show with your actions that that is the case. And if you do still believe those things that you were saying, then you have no place in the BTS Army or any K-pop community. Thanks again to everyone for watching. I really do hope that this video helps to explain the situation better for you.
I will also say, I particularly have the assumption that the actual majority of BTS Army particularly aligns with her premise of what is allowable and the kind of way that BTS Army feel about certain things. However, this man still having support after and from Army members also speaks to there are people that love BTS that also hold ideals that may not completely 1000% tick every box that BTS has created on what they think the world should look like or how people should be treated in X, Y, and Z. So we have to be willing to admit that not everybody is going to feel exactly how Army is supposed to feel, if that's like a thing. Because even myself, I don't particularly agree with all the shit. But do I agree with the majority of it? Yeah. And I'm willing to also take a moment to like see why. But if I don't, that's just what it is. Like, we can't say somebody can't enjoy something just because they may not hold the ideals of the people they listen to. If that makes any sense. I think that's really what I'm trying to say. Because I just like to have that, like, I guess, yeah, the nuance of it. Because, again, there's just a bunch of people that, it's like people that are like, yo, I'm super religious and Christian, but I love my gay cousin. And then there's those people that be like, oh, I don't love my gay cousin because I'm super religious and Christian. I'm like, they both believe in the same thing. However, they don't tick the same box. One of them says they don't. The other one says they do. It's just, you have to understand that not everybody participating in this thing is going to think monolithically. It's just not what's happening.
I'm not going to ask you to subscribe to my channel if you don't want
But
to.
I am. Go subscribe to Shorty shit. Go run it up over there. I don't think I really have like the sway like that. But if anybody does, like, yo, she did a great video, kept it 100, pulled the receipts on my nigga, and I had a ball fucking watching this shit. So go fucking, please go subscribe to her. Tell her I sent you if you're gonna go over there for me. But I'm really happy I watched this because this shit was fucking hilarious. Do we have more of these? Because I would love to watch people just shoot themselves in the foot because they don't know how to not say stupid shit.
But I would like to ask you to share and like this video and send a clear message to any reactors or anyone that tries to come into the K-pop community that we will not accept this type of behavior, and it has no place in our community
It's
at all.
bun out here.
Hi everyone.
Hola. All right, so yeah, go. Mel Targaryen is her name of the channel. Shout out to her. Shout out to Paige. Shout out to I believe it's Sugar's waifu, if I remember correctly. Shout out to you guys for putting me onto this one. This was way more fun for me than it should have been. She caught that nigga red-handed. Oh, that's just hilarious. And that shit did not matter. The internet is a shit place. Yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for joining me. There are other videos like this that I could watch. I for sure will watch them because they're fucking hilarious. But yeah, thank you. Hit the like, subscribe. Patreon's in the description. Go subscribe to her stuff. I'm out of here. I see you. Peace.